I must say that the soil moss has only slowly been growing back from the area around the edges of where the tuber was removed, Supplier told him, and where the tuber itself was, and the area near where the soil moss would have normally grown back, there was no soil moss at all. Farmer is delighted by the results and is even thinking about changing clearer or weeder to digger, though it may be said that neither of them are as delighted about the prospect as Farmer seems to be. Gallo assumed by the stresses that Supplier was putting on these titles that the titles are people's current name and a proposed change to a different name. This naming certainly was confusing, and apparently the names themselves were fairly fluid in nature and subject to change over time. Which, now he thought about it, made sense. Leader was Potter before she became leader, and Gallo presumed that maybe even Farmer had not started out as such, maybe being weeder earlier in his life. Well, Supplier, I have even more good news for you, Gallo began to inform the administrator. I've run tests on the fluid extracted from the tubers. The liquid doesn't contain any poisons or toxins that I can detect, so the liquid should be good to drink. It even contains some parts of the food which may be lacking from your current diet. Even if it's not consumed, it won't be a threat to the soil if any should leak onto the ground. However, one thing I can't test for is how the liquid will actually taste. Some brave person will have to try it out. The nearest estimation I could come to is that it should taste like a sweet, watery milk. That is good news. Come, let us tell Farmer, Supply said, catching hold of an arm, leading him in the direction of a couple of fields of tall crops. He's certainly going to be happy with this news. He's been eager to dig up more tubers, but was waiting for your results came back before progressing further. Though the leader said we should then discuss what to do, I think it's been an easy decision, and Farmer has already marked out the sites where the next digging is to take place. By the time Supply had finished talking, it had almost made it to the nearest of the fields. However, it had already been spotted by Farmer, who was hurrying to meet them. The smile on Farmer's face was huge, and the enthusiasm in his whole body language made it seem it expected Gallo's news to be good, and they could progress to rid his fields of the soil moss. "Oh, come on, tell me, how did it go?" Farmer said, whilst he was still some distance away. "Tell me, is it good news? I am itching to get on and digging up the soil moss. There are some others who feel that weeding might not be as difficult as digging, but they will soon get used to it." "Gallo tells me that it is good news," Supply started before Gallo could speak. "The tubers are good to drink, though he doesn't know what they will taste like. He also says if they spill on the ground, they won't damage the soil."